and welcome to this core strength practice for neck pain. So the exercises are going to be suitable to do if you've neck pain, and I'll show you how to modify them to make your neck more comfortable. Obviously, if anything causes your neck pain, I want you to leave it out, and you can try the other core strength for neck pain video that targets different core muscles. Before you start, you might need, if you have quite a sore neck and it doesn't like lying on your tummy, and it needs some more support, a towel. So like a hand towel rolled up so that if you were lying face down, it can support the weight of your head. Otherwise, if your neck is fine, you'll be supporting the weight of your head yourself. Cool, so let's get started. We're going to start off lying on our tummy like I just demoed. So grab your towel if you need it. Rest your forehead on it. Hands are going to go back by your side. Shoulders are floppy and kind of hitting off the ground almost, and palms are face up. Lift your shoulders away from the floor. Feel your shoulder blades hug your upper back and kind of slide down towards your bum cheeks. And then once that's done, float both arms off the ground until they're parallel to the floor or level with your hips. And just hold for 3 seconds. Then lower the arms, let the shoulder blades slide forward and shoulders hit the ground again. And let's repeat. Shoulders lift away, shoulder blades hug the back, and float the arms up. Lower the arms, lower the shoulders. And we're going to go for 4 more. So this exercise will turn on the muscles that support good posture and that stop us kind of rounding forward and getting that forward head position, or getting that stiff area at the base of our neck. That's quite common if we work in jobs like working at a computer or working leaning forward all the time. The last 2 repetitions. And last 1, think about reaching out through your fingertips. That will help to activate the muscles up here. And then we're going to change our hand position. So arms out by your side, palms face down. Let's lift the shoulders away from the ground, float the arms off the mat. Lower down. And we're going to repeat 5 more repetitions. Think about your shoulder blades hugging down towards your butt cheeks a little bit more on this one. Reach actively out through the fingertips and lower down. Your chin is slightly tucked, so there's a nice bit of length through the back of the neck. Make sure your chin isn't falling forward towards the mat. And last one. Bring your hands under your shoulders, and then we're going to come into a child's pose for a moment to give our neck a little break. Rest your forehead onto the ground and rock your head from left to right. And this will help to release out the muscles. I just heard a little click. The muscles at the top of your neck and the joints at the top of your neck. And those joints being tight can often lead to headaches and tension. Then we're going to come to lie onto our backs, and we're going to work our abdominals, but we're going to support our head and neck. So you're going to place your right hand behind your head. We're going to get our spine in a nice neutral position. So just check in with your lower back, and there should be a bit of an arch or a dip. It shouldn't be pushed down. So have an arch in your lower back. And you're going to place this left hand where we want the muscles to work. So place your left hand on your tummy. Your head is heavy and supported by the right hand. And we're going to use these tummy muscles to lift our chest and our head up off the ground. We're not going to use our neck muscles. Our head is relaxed into that hand and might even be doing a little bit of work to support it. Lift with your tummy. And once you're up there and your head feels okay, you're going to reach your left hand to your left foot. And maybe you can touch it like I thought I could, or maybe you can't. That's okay. And you're just reaching to the left. And we're going to go for 6 more repetitions, reaching to the left. You should feel the muscles around the front of your tummy and especially in the left side of your tummy starting to work. Last 3 reps. Keeping the head relaxed into that right hand, staying up high, using your tummy muscles to lift you up. And then lower down. Swap hands, so bring your left hand behind your head. Give your head a rock from left to right to release any tension that might have built up. And then place your right hand on your tummy. And we're going to make sure these tummy muscles are doing the work when you lift up. So a little dip in your lower back before we start. And picture these muscles from your lower rib cage down to your pelvis, your abs, shortening to lift your chest up off the ground. Right hand, palm facing into the leg. And you're going to reach and try and tap that right ankle. And then come back. And if you can't reach it on this first round, like me, you might be able to get it on the second round when your muscles are a little bit more warmed up. Keep your head nice and heavy and relaxed. And notice if you start to sink down towards the floor, use your tummy muscles and lift a little higher. And last 4. I might lose count as I find these quite challenging. Last 2. Last 1. Lower the head down, rock your head from side to side. You can get rid of that hand underneath and then have a roll onto your tummy again. Grab your towel if you need it. I'm going to do this round without the towel. So place your forehead on the towel so that your neck muscles don't have to do work if they're already too sore and tight. Otherwise, if you're doing it without the towel, grab your chin, tuck the chin slightly, and that just turns on the muscles at the front of our neck that helps support our head position. Reach your hands back behind you, shoulders will touch the ground. Lift your shoulders away from the ground, shoulder blades slide around to the back of the chest, back of the rib cage, and then float the arms up. Reach actively through the fingertips like you're reaching down towards your toes. Lower the arms, lower the shoulder blades and shoulders. And we're going to go for 5 more repetitions of these with our little holds. Reach the fingers down, the chin stays slightly tucked. And it's like your gaze is towards the top of your mat. Last 3 repetitions. Shoulders lift away from the mat, shoulder blades hug the back. So you're getting those big posture supporting muscles on first before you lift the arms off. Last 2. And last 1. Then palms go out to the side, or arms go out to the side like a 45-degree angle, palms face down. Lift the shoulders away from the mat, shoulder blades hug the upper back and float the arms off. And then lower down, let them turn off. And we're going to go for 5 more. And you should start to feel the muscles around the back of the shoulder blades turning on, just below the shoulder blades turning on. Think about reaching out through your little fingers on this one. It just helps to activate certain muscles around the back of the shoulder. Last 3 repetitions. If you've been doing it without the towel and your neck's getting a little tired or building up some tension, use the towel again. And you're on your last one. Reach out through those little fingers. Lower down. Bring your hands under your shoulders and press back into a nice wide-legged child's pose. And allow your forehead to rest heavy on the mat and rock your head from left to right. And then coming to lie onto our backs again. Place your right hand behind your head. Left hand on your tummy, and you're going to make sure that you've got a nice dip in your lower back before we start, so it's not pushed flat into the ground. And we're going to keep our head nice and supported by that right hand. So we don't want tension to kick in our neck muscles the second we lift the head and chest. So we want these tummy muscles to do the work. So think about these muscles shortening, tensing, then lift your head and chest. Reach your left hand down, palm facing in, and keep the head supported. And it's like you're looking past your knees or up a little higher on the wall. And then reach towards that left foot, and you might be able to touch it on the second round. And we're going to go for 8 in total. So we've got 5 more to go, reaching towards your left foot, staying crunched up. And notice if you started to drop down towards the floor, pause and lift yourself up higher. Feel the tummy muscles really work. Last 3 repetitions. Last 2. And last 1. Lower the head down, swap hands. So left hand goes behind your head, right hand is going to go on your tummy. Use those tummy muscles to shorten, to lift your head and your torso up. The head stays real relaxed in that left hand so we don't fire all the muscles, the big muscles of the front of our neck. Right hand is going to reach down towards your right foot, palm facing in towards the foot. And see if you can reach it. Nope, not this time either. And so it's really normal to have a difference between legs as well. So on one side you might be able to touch quite easily, and the other you mightn't get anywhere near that ankle. You can just tap your calf. Last 4 repetitions. Notice if you start to lower down and use your tummy muscles to consciously lift you a little higher. Last 2. And last 1. Lower down, give your head a little rock from left to right as it rests in that left hand. Then have a roll onto your side and use your hands to press up gently into a seated position, and you are all finished your core practice for your neck pain.